Hello. Yo, Malcolm, what's going on, man? How you doing? Good to see you. That's a 450 line, I think. Blew the motor near 110. No, that fucking sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Were you riding it when it blew? Like, were you fucking wringing the thing out? At least it went out doing what it loved, I guess. Should you get the 143 so they both? I don't know. Will that make it more likely to blow out again? And I don't know what your age and size is, but are you going to be growing out of that bike anytime soon? Is kind of what I would think about. Like, if you're going to be growing out of it soon anyway, don't bother getting the upgrade kit, just get the next biggest bike. Gonna have this bike for, alright then. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know shit about actually working on bikes and riding bikes. Like, I never raced, but when I was riding, I was, you know, back of the C class. So you don't want to come to me for advice on bike stuff.
I mean, I had a big bore kit from BBR back in the day on the 150, and then my dad did a big bore kit on his Suzuki DR350. So I mean, they definitely last as long as they're done right. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they're not too good. Like not too much of a over push in your engine as long as it's, you know, built for it pretty much. So.
Well, there you have it. Sounds like you should do it.
I mean, I say go for it. If you're meaning it that way, if anything does happen to your engine and you do big bore kit it, then yes, you will have to always update the piston and the size, because the size and the compression is completely different than a stock engine. And usually with most big bore kits, you have a new head that'll go onto it as well. So yeah, it all has to be machined correctly for that compression and bore size that you have in the engine. I hate that as a mod, I can't correct that from your Nightbot. That's so weird.
I think we gotta set you up in like the Nightbot dashboard.
That might be it. You might have to give me permission and I don't know. It's weird. Like being mod in your chat should let me allow or disallow. I don't know.
I think it's
I wonder.
because Nightbot is separate from Twitch. It's not like an official Twitch
Well,
product.
the way I had it though with my Nightbot is I would have it under review that all my mods could look at it, and if X amount of time goes by, then it'll automatically
But
take
again,
it
I
down.
believe I was like, I think you had me like built into the Nightbot, like
I
Nightbot
think that might be it.
dashboard.
Yeah,
That's the,
yeah.
so I
You
got to
might
figure
have me
out how
doing
to
it.
do that.
I mean, at least I can still read it, so that's fine. But yeah.
Channel regulars, is that where I got to put you?
Maybe I don't know. I cannot. It's been so long.
I know.
I mean, the whole thing is you wouldn't have to rebuild it all the time. I mean, a 110, well, I mean, upgrading, but still, 110s in like 150s, 140 KLXs. I mean, they're workhorses. Like they last forever. Like you will not have to worry about it for so long. But if anything ever does go wrong, don't forget you will have to replace it with big bore kit parts. It can't be just stock replacement. You're gonna have to go with whatever piston, bore size, all that. That's definitely going to be it. I would definitely keep an extra eye on your engine. Don't over rev. Just do a little bit of stuff, but yeah, and break it in correctly. That's a big part of it. So. I mean, when we did the 150, I think it made it a 193, I think. I cannot remember from BBR, but yeah, once we did that, it was one of those that you really had to give it time to break in. But like I said, if you ever do anything else, now that your engine's modified, you have to keep with the modification that you've done with your engine, unless you go back to stock. I would actually recommend, if you're ever able to, buy a used engine, like a 110, and build that and keep your stock engine, which you blew yours, but I'm just saying, if you want one for a backup, to have a stock one ready to go, put back in, but you also have the big bore one ready to go if you want to run that, if that makes any sense. So I just always tried to keep a backup engine when we were running our bikes.
Also, hello, Scooby.
Yeah, we got Scooby.
Oh, shit.
10 to 15 hours is very light. I mean, I probably have 45 on the 150 big bore, so. And it's still running strong.
Nice.
The biggest thing is keep up with your oil changes. The bigger the bore you run, the more it burns through your oil, and starvation is the number one reason that engines just let go. So.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, the reason being is it went from probably peaked out to sudden traction, which is really bad for it. Um, yeah, I mean, it's one of those you really can't, do anything about it on that situation. So, but with any bike, any build, anything like that, that could happen. And I mean, don't take me as textbook or anything else. It's just everything I learned from my father that had an engine shop. So just,
I mean, if of any random person to be talking to about this, you're a pretty good one, Moto. you've got some experience.
No, it's one of those. I will say, like, I'm never perfect about what I have to say. I've learned a lot from my father. It's just, things. I mean, evolution of products change drastically. And I mean, I'm talking about my 2003 CRF 150. You know what I mean? Like, there's been innovation since then, but there's just a lot of things about that. It's just to keep you up your oil changes, your spark plugs, your just everything like that. Make sure you don't over torque anything, like, the basic stuff. And you should have, I mean, a 110 lasts forever. Like, those are beater engines. Like,
I'm gonna tweak some of the Nightbot settings because it's a little excessive.
He's a little angry, yeah.
Slippery Scott, hello. Thanks for following. Welcome. How do you get into these races? If you want to get into races in this game, you'll need one thing. You need an account on mymxb.com. And then all you gotta do is look at the upcoming races tab. And you will be able to see a whole bunch of races that people are running. And it's got, generally, they have links to their Discord pages, their Discord servers for the series. So that's where you'll find the information, like tracks, schedule, all whatnot, but mymxb.com, that's all you need.
And the only other thing I'll add to that too is, besides just knowing how to get into it, please, just like any type of racing, race professionally. Don't, push envelopes. Don't, do things that you wouldn't do in IRL racing. Pretty much, like that'll keep you in these series, or else some of the moderators might just kick you and you're done.
The big thing about these organized races is that they're a little bit more serious than average servers, and so people like to take them more seriously. So it's that much more annoying when somebody doesn't. So you do definitely want to be conscious of how you're riding and your etiquette.
And of course, not saying that you wouldn't, but just, it's just the protocol of once you start getting into these races, even the amateur stuff, you really got to start watching what you're doing. So.
Oh god, somebody fucking put down a burner in this server. Holy crap.
Jeez.
It's a low 17, I think. That's ridiculous. Oh, that was too far. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. SpongeBob. Wrong rut. Alright, this is not the lap.
Cracked me up looking over every once in a while and seeing yellow roll back and forth, and that's it, and sit still and be on a phone call.
That's funny. Like to get competitive. Yeah, man, it is. I have a ton of fun, Scott, doing competitive things in this game. It's where you get the most, in my opinion, satisfaction out of it. So I highly recommend starting to race competitively for sure. And once you do some races, you'll do a couple and you'll kind of figure out where you fit in, which ones you're competitive in, which ones you need more work to be competitive in, and then you'll kind of find your favorites, and you'll make sure you show up for those week to week. It's a really good time, and then there's like a little community in each one, and especially if you're doing a bunch of races, a whole bunch of people will do a bunch of them with you, so you really get to know the people that you're racing with, and as long as you're you know, clean with everybody and everyone likes each other because they're not riding like buttholes, it's a nice, it becomes like a really fun time doing each event. What's the, oh shit, what's the qualifying time? So if I'm reading that correctly, if you're wondering like what time you have to get to qualify in, you have to just qualify in the top 35, I believe it is. Most servers do 35 people in the race, and so you just have to be within the top 35. A lot of organizers will also do a B main, so 36 all the way down to 70 will also get to race, you know, a B level race for no points. But yeah, it depends on how fast everybody else in the race is as well. Buddies like it. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, if you're looking, it definitely gets a lot better if you don't have buddies that race it. If you start racing and you see the same people week to week, like for example, Scooby is racing all these, and I have been racing with Scooby for a number of weeks now, and I feel like we're fucking buds, basically. Every time I see him on the track, I'm like, yeah, Scooby, let's go! So it definitely is good for kind of making little trackside acquaintances. Hell yeah, Scooby. Yeah, the only thing, I don't know how much you've played the game in total, even without the racing, but it takes commitment. You really got to be playing it pretty frequently to keep that competitive edge. And you can't let yourself get frustrated too easy, or else you'll just have a bad time. Hey, Ocean likes Moto. Hey, thank you. Thank you for following and stopping by. Love it. How you doing, Ocean? You're the top dude, that's you? 2.5 seconds faster than me? That's absurd. I'm a little bit less excited that you're in my chat now. I'm just kidding. Nah, you're flying, my guy.
By the way, that is your 50th follower. Let's go, my dude.
Let's go. Thanks. That's exciting.
And this should give you affiliate.
Aw, shit. I gotta look into that. Look into, like, how to make sure.
I don't think you have to apply for it anymore. I think they just automatically give it to you.
Oh, cool.
I think it depends on how many streams you did or anything else like that. But yeah, dude, awesome. I'm very happy for you.
Thanks. Yeah, I remember seeing the requirements list once or twice, and it was like you gotta have X amount of average viewers, X amount of total followers, X amount of total streams in the last 7 days, or not 7 days, but something like that.
Yeah, you definitely pull at least 3 viewers a stream, and then you have 50 now. So as long as you do X amount for the month, I think you got it locked in.
Fucking sweet, man. That's huge.
And we can now put a sub button out there for you. That'll be sick.
Oh, yeah. Do I play MX2? I only so I've been playing, I've got a disgusting more than 850 hours in this game, and probably like less than 100 of those are in Supercross. So I've only just recently started to do a lot more Supercross, but I have done a few races recently and done pretty well in them. Not the official like main pro, not pro, but like even the amateur Supercross series, not those yet. Damn. But I've done a couple of Supercross races on the Steezy tracks, which are a little easier. Actually, they will be VODs on my channel if you happen to, if the fancy strikes you, if you want to go take a look. There's a couple Supercross races in like the last week or so. So I'm rapidly improving in Supercross, I would say. But I'm not quite at the level that I am outdoors, I don't think. Although I can't even put a lap down right now. There we go. That's a better landing. Blew the rut. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that's alright.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey.
Jesus.
I'm streaming, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's streaming, just a heads up.
Okay.
But he just hit 50 followers now, and probably gonna get an
Nice.
affiliate. Nice. So
Nice, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks. And I'm on a heater right now.
stay on target.
Oh, I almost blew that. Oh.
You're like, dang it! After those calls, I gotta go.
Nah, it's just Elden Ring. It kind of definitely took the fun out of it, just being on the phone for the last chunk of time, and I'm just rolling around aimlessly. You know, it's like,
Shit.
I think I'm done.
You put any more time into Manor Lords, or?
No, I haven't. I would have. I mean, I'm a big fan. I think it's a fantastic game, and you should definitely be playing it. But
I need to check it out. Yeah.
yeah, like, you've always liked these city builders and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
it's pretty great.
damn, that's my fastest
It
lap
just
I've put
doesn't
down.
look good. It looks mediocre. It looks like every other medieval builder, but it's not. It's really well done. I love it.
A lot more in depth.
But yeah, just well done. I don't know. It's like you actually feel like you're a part of the city versus just plopping meaningless buildings down that create production. It's like you actually feel like what you're doing and where you're putting things and the decisions you make actually matter, which is really
Got you. Interesting.
because sometimes like with Farthest Frontier, I'm like, all right, I'm just plop it down wherever because it doesn't really
Place
matter.
it because it
Just
doesn't matter.
plop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just plop, and then I'm like, I'm not tied to the design or I just don't care about it, and I lose interest pretty quickly. But this, to do it right, and the depth of some of the things, it's really, really well done. It's pretty awesome.
Interesting.
But it just doesn't look good. Like when I watch people play it, like until now that I know more, like I do actually like watching people every once in a while. But like beforehand, like you and I talked, watching Raptor play it for a large chunk of time, it was like, this looks just mediocre. 5 hours go by and the town looks exactly the same as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself to take a quick second to respond to chat so I don't interrupt him. Slippery, I do not have a Discord. I will say, don't judge your speed based on the ARL or the HSM amateur races, because those are really, really quick, very difficult to qualify for, even for me. And I feel like I'm pretty fast. So literally any other race where people don't show up by the 300s is where I would start. And ideal 215 is fucking bonkers. Although I feel like you can't really trust the ideals on this track because the sectors are kind of borked. but that's fucking cooking. This is my fastest 217, so you guys are freaking hauling, which is crazy. And now let me go back so I can talk to them again. I just didn't want to interrupt them.
So like,
not as brutal. Yeah.
yeah, say that we're out together in an area and you die. You're going to be able to go right back to the base, set a new loadout, get in your chopper, or call a chopper in, and land pretty close to me, and you're right back in combat, and you're getting your guns and all this stuff back off your body.
Which is really cool. Yeah.
Versus Tarkov, where it's like, all right, one of us dies, and it's just over, basically. So I think they're, and like the gun plays a little more arcadey. It's just the AI sucks, and the optimization is terrible. I think once they work through some of those things, like there's a reason why everybody's playing it right now. You know what I mean? It's like, you hear somebody that's good like Landmark talk about how good it can be, and even right now that it's like, wow, for early access and how early it is in the development, it's a pretty solid game. So I don't know, you know me, I really love a tactical shooter, and the only thing that's always been hard for me is it's hard to get we don't have a good squad, because I don't think, like, I know you're not a big FPS, and Fluffy's not a big FPS person.
I enjoy FPSs from time to time, but I tend not to stick around to the like the competitive ones on the multiplayer side.
Yeah. And that's where I get most of my excitement, is like the PvP stuff.
Yeah. Almost everything except for racing games, I'm all about that PvE.
I just think the feeling of getting good at a first-person shooter is pretty enjoyable when you're like dropping people.
Yeah.
That's true. And that goes back. That's where I like my real introduction to multiplayer gaming was Battlefield 2 and Counter-Strike. Those were like, those changed that's what got me into gaming. Those two games, and before that actually was Quake 3 Arena. Quake 3 Arenas.
Quake 3 was amazing.
Love, like, killing other players and knowing that, like, I remember the first time I went to a friend's house. He was an older friend in the neighborhood, and I went to his house and he had Quake 3 Arena, and getting on there and realizing that you're killing somebody else, and it was all about the movement and how you strafed through and hit these different areas and the timing of knowing where this opponent was going to be. It was just so sick. And then you expanded that into Battlefield 2, where you're all of a sudden in this large, big map, and you're able to be a sniper, and you're laying on a hill, and you're overseeing a point, and dude, I look back at those times. Like, those are my fondest memories in gaming, more so than Super Nintendo or whatever. You know, those are good memories, but the ones that really make me smile are definitely my first-person shooter memories back in the day. And like Counter-Strike, putting millions of hours into Counter-Strike. I don't remember. I always forget which one, Source or 1.6. I always forget which one was which. But God, that was such a cool feeling of grabbing the hostages on Office, and dude, just playing with friends. That was so sick. So, with how good games are now, the one game that I think would be fun for us to play together sometime would be Ready or Not, because it's us versus AI.
Yeah, I would like that a lot.
It's just really well done. Like, Moto and I have played it a bit. It's hard. Like, you gotta...
Definitely difficult. And I like that it changes every time we go in. It's very...
It's a procedural almost.
Yeah, basically, where the people are and stuff. Sure. And they have put so much time into the AI and improved the AI so much to where, like, depending on how you play changes how they react.
Yeah, that's so cool.
They might be hiding under a bed when you walk
Jesus, dude.
Or, like, grab a hostage, or fake, putting their hands up, and then you get them on their knees and you look away for a second and they're pulling a knife out of their pocket and trying to stab you. And, like, they've just done a really, really, really good job. They'll try to flank you, and
That makes me think of when I played Fear for the first time, and like the Fear
was
series
so
was
good.
hailed as having like phenomenal AI for its time, and it really did, and it honestly holds up now still.
Yeah, Fear was great, and the little girl, all that whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, those were some good games. I had a buddy that I used to talk to a lot that almost yearly we would have our like annual. We'd play through the entire Fear 3 co-op campaign in one
Nice.
night. Like in one sitting. We do that almost every year, and it was really fun.
Yeah, if we're looking for like a first-person shooter, but not against other players, Ready or Not hits for me. What else? What else is out there? There's of course stuff like Borderlands or what and stuff, but
I wish I liked Borderlands more than I do.
yeah, I agree.
Like I like
like
it,
it,
but yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we're on the same page.
yeah, yeah.
Moto and I put some good time into Borderlands. Too.
Yeah, we did.
It was kind of fun. But eventually it gets stale, and that's what's so hard.
It's one of those that you can only get so many unique guns, you know, and it doesn't work with your build maybe, or you know, like there was just so much to that. But
Looter shooters
still
never hold my
enjoyed the
attention
time.
either.
But I mean, but at the same time, it's kind of funny that in the way of like Path of Exile, Diablo, and all that stuff, I can go for hours and keep hoping for a better piece. But
They do
yeah,
such
looter
a better
shooter
job,
wise,
though.
yeah.
Like they do such a better job in Diablo, things like where you keep finding good stuff. Like I don't know, Borderlands, you feel like you've experienced most of it after a few hours.
You max
Yeah,
out early,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like, oh, the stats are a tiny bit better, but
Yeah.
it's not a new experience at all.
Yeah, it's like you're constant. The thing about looter shooters in general for me is you're constantly just cycling guns, and you're constantly. It's never like you never get to sit with a gun that you enjoy because you're always looking
Agreed.
for the next best thing. And
For sure. Well, that's one of the things, like when we were talking about No Rest for the Wicked, and I haven't experienced it enough yet to decide, but the one thing I don't like is like Moto, when you made the comment of like, just sell everything. That's kind of a bummer, you know, of just like, nothing ever matters to keep because you're always going to get better stuff.
yeah,
Well,
I don't always like that balance. I want everything I pick up to be of value versus like, oh, this doesn't matter because if I, you know, in an hour I'm just gonna find way better stuff. I don't know.
The only reason why I bring that up though is once you hit like level 10, then it starts mattering. But all the early, level 11. Sorry, level 11 is where the first next step happens in the game.
Yeah.
But everything before then, it's like find whatever you want that works, use it. Don't really upgrade. Don't, you know what I mean? Like get used to certain things, and then once that next like chapter of the game happens, which, by the way, Fluffy pissed me off with this. He got a legendary on the very first boss, and I
that's
still have
funny.
yet to see one.
That's funny as hell.
Period in the game, and I'm at 35 hours in the game now. Like I put time into the game, but I will absolutely say they balanced it in a really good way. It's just the early stuff doesn't matter at all, is all I'm meaning that by. But once you hit level 11, you get so many purples,
Takes
blues.
to 11 though.
It's not that bad. Like it would once you get to the
For
second
me, it
boss.
is.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Once you get to the second boss, it was like I don't know, 5 to 8 hours to get to.
Like, I have
level?
7 hours in, and I think I'm only level 6.
Dude, from 6 to 10 flies by. I don't know
Does it?
what it was. Oh yeah, because you're now going to get into areas that have a little bit harder enemies, and it scales with you, and it helps out, and you also get potions that give you more XP, all that. But yeah, no, I'm telling you, it's a little bit of a chug at the beginning, but once you start really getting these new and better items, I don't know, the game changed so much for me.
Yeah.
From this is okay to holy crap, I can't stop playing. Like, you know.
And I'll push through because I can. I hate it when we've all had these games where we recommend it to people, but they don't put the time in to actually get to the really good part, and it's a bummer.
Yeah.
I think I hate that I'm bringing this one up, but I think Moto and I would agree on this one, and Fluffy would disagree.
Oh.
Would be potentially disagree. Legends. MX2.
Oh yeah.
That game got so much better.
Once
so
you
many
really
people
got good at.
didn't give it the chance, and they're
Yeah.
struggling on 125s that aren't modded up at all, and the game.
And didn't realize they could buy more bikes at the beginning.
sure.
They'd never tell you that, which is
So they make it
frustrating.
funky, but still, it's like
Yeah.
so many people bought that game, shit talked it after playing it for 2 hours, and it was done.
Yeah.
Yet
When it's the best game
flow
since
in
Reflex.
Supercross, yes, absolutely the best game since Reflex. I totally agree. Like across all arcade Moto games.
Even Alive doesn't stack up to. I loved Alive,
I
but it
agree.
doesn't stack up to Legends.
I agree. I'm with you. But unfortunately, I think they just did a not great job of, like the career at the beginning. It's like you don't at least give people a taste of how good it can feel, and then put them on a 125 where you're kind of have to struggle through it. But
And not only that, even now, one thing that I love that they did, they made a more challenging version of all their Supercross tracks, which is so cool to me. They made it more difficult, more of like you really
Expert.
need a downside,
That's
the
really
expert
cool.
version, yeah, of each one. And I mean, they're semi unrealistically sized. I will say that, but
the flow,
it's
is
the flow is what's so good.
The
Yeah.
flow in Supercross in that game is unmatched except for Sim and MX bikes.
Wow.
I would argue, actually, I wouldn't even argue. I would say Reflex has worse flow than Legends.
Wow.
100%.
God
Yep.
damn. That's actually
Only
crazy
reason
to
being,
say.
only reason being is in Reflex. Once you got good enough, you're 100% on the throttle. You're like, and a lot of people did it. The whip glitch. You're doing whatever else to make it around the track. In Legends, you really have to have every single shift, every little bit. Like, it's the most simcade, and I know we've talked about this before. You hate that version,
Yeah.
but it's true. Like, it's the most simcade motocross game ever made.
I don't think flow. You know my thoughts on Sim.
Yeah.
The word Sim, because I don't think this word Sim should be used in any case other than like the most extreme examples.
Like iRacing. So.
I don't think there's like a dose of Sim. I think well there is, but I think people, when something's difficult, they call it a Sim, or when and like I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it's just overused. But to me, it's like I don't know. I don't think of anything like taking finesse doesn't mean it's Sim, in my mind. I
get
just
you.
think
I get
it's
you.
good.
Oh my god. Sorry to interrupt you, but I just ran an absolute fucking scorcher on the last lap.
216.
Dude.
You dropped a second there. Damn.
Wow, it was more than a second. Holy shit. It was like 1.3 or something. God damn.
Nice.
That's wild. I've never gone that fast before on this track. I don't even know what
Yeah,
was
you
all
just-
that different.
Yeah, I was
As
just
you-
staring at you. I didn't even realize it.
I know, yeah.
It was
And as you said before, though, with us just chatting and stuff like that, it takes your mind out of.
For
and
sure.
I will always say this: like, whenever I was so into a sim race or something, and I didn't have anybody to talk to or anything else, I did worse because I was so in my mind of like what all I got to do. Then we're just in a conversation, just hanging out. Then it's just like, oh, dude, I'm just flowing. Like,
Yeah,
you know
dude.
what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
Ocean, suck it, is all I have to say.
Anyway, it's all, that's just one random example of a game, but it's like, it sucks when there's those games that so many people miss out on because they don't put enough time into
Yeah.
it.
agreed.
And I can't think of another great example, but there's plenty.
I guess I shouldn't say that I hate on Legends
no rest for the
specifically.
wicked though. Like, absolutely, please, Yellow, put more time.
Oh, I will.
Go a little
Oh, yeah.
bit further. I'm just saying, like, once you start getting the blues, purples, and min-maxing your build, like, dude, it gets crazy. Like, I have so much health regen on attacks or focus, it's just insane at this point.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep playing, but with me, like, the only game that's ever kept my attention to, like, crack hours into over and over and over and over is Elden Ring.
Yeah. Which
no
I'm
other.
glad you went into that, by the way, because you
Yeah.
hated Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, I just don't care for it much.
Yeah.
But Elden Ring, I loved, and then this, I like it. I think it's got some charm with like the art style and all. It's great. Like I'm a fan. The boss fights are great. They're really enjoyable.
Smile.
The rest of the way.
Each one's different too, which is great. They all have their own characteristics and stuff. So.
And I guess I've only done 2, but still, it's like they're it's pretty awesome.
There's 5 in the original game, and then there's a Crucible boss that you'll get into that I'm now working on. So.
Okay. What were you gonna say, Fluffy? We started talking about.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I shouldn't say that I'm not a fan of Legends specifically. I think just Sim and MX bikes have soured me on that style of motocross game entirely.
I can understand that. Yeah.
So I shouldn't hit on Legends just as itself. Like I would probably honestly not have a good time playing even Reflex anymore.
Yeah, and I can get that. For me it was like kind of the same thing. But then it's also nice to hop on to Legends or Reflex or whatever, or Supercross or whatever the hell, and play it in a different way. Like play it just hanging out and fucking around and taking friends out, and it's less than like, all right, we gotta be real serious and chase lap times. It's more like hop on and screw around to me. But I agree. Like I'm over Legends at this point, but it's. When it first came out, and it was a new game to experience and play. It was nice when you got to that point where it's like you're just hopping on, feeling good, flowing through all the Supercross, and just trying to crack wins off. And like we had just so many good battles. It was pretty fun.
Smile. I'm sorry you hate this track. This track is a little wonky.
Mad track, but at the same time, I don't know. Like it's. Not
I think it's good.
It's
It's just like a little off. I think.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. You were tired. Yo, what's up, EX? How you doing? Good to see you. Living the dream, my brother. That's right. Living the dream. What does everybody say when they're, too depressed to say anything about it? Living the dream.
Or I'm existing.
That's a little too real.
Yeah, I know. Living the dream is for the sarcasm keeps you a little bit upbeat. It's like everything is on fire, but it's fine. Or so it's gonna hurt your ego. Yeah, you get a little bit of that every time you play this game. Smile. There's always a bigger fish. Waiting to see if I took first place in qualifying or not. And they're posted according to Discord, but not according to the internet. Couldn't put it and I have decent line. Took up all the time. Yeah, that sucks. See, the thing with me is that I've done a full race on this track before, so I'm pretty familiar with it. So having the whole 30 minutes, I was totally fine. Nice bike skin, thank you. I created this particular bike skin for myself. It's got...
He's lying.
No, I swear, you saw me make it. Stop it. You watched half of it.
Had somebody make it on Fiverr.
I know, right? Fiverr over here.
Honestly, it kind of looks like it's like a fucking discount skin.
It looks like a skin I bought off Wish.com.
Ah, that's exactly what I was just gonna say. Wish.com bike skin. No, it's got a Grim Reaper on the shrouds because it's I made this after I lost my points lead in the MXGP amateur series. So I was like, well, rip, because I was being dramatic.
It's bad because my face is on the side of it.
No, that's the best part about it. Your face fits really nicely here, actually.
I bring bad luck.
But then we got yellow on the side plate also, and the chicken. And I also put the St. Jude logo on every bike that I make nowadays.
Nice.
Yeah. 65. Oh no. Oh no.
Speaking of which, it's the month, and you don't have to. It's the month of St. Jude Play Live. Do you want a link for your Twitch thing to be a part of our group to bring money to St. Jude?
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I could give you a link, and if you want to add it, you can. It's up to you.
That would be wonderful. I'm definitely looking to set that up. Thank you.
Gladly.
And also, I did in fact get first qualifying. That's probably, I think that's my first one in this series. Pole position. I also made the gear and gloves, by the way, in case you couldn't tell from the giant chicken butt patch and the chicken on the right glove. That's sick, thanks. Skin on PC won't show from the game on your radar. That is correct, BX. Yeah, you have to have the skin installed for you to see it. So, you know, whatever I'm running, you won't see unless I've sent it to you to download. I've been thinking about 244. Oof, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that smile. You just needed like 10 more minutes, right? I've been thinking about putting my gear pack on my MXB because it's simple as hell, but I got a few colorways going. I don't know.
Do it.
Oh, this one's fucked up. I gotta fix this.
Not sure how to add you as a teammate yet, but I put up the link in your Discord for when you want it later.
Thank you very much.
Gladly.
Appreciate it. Oh, I really like this set. I forgot about it. But it's
actually doing a BMX Streets stream with it tomorrow. That'll be
nice. Fun. You gotta remind me so I can tune in.
We should all get in and do a sesh.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think I'll be on tomorrow until late, if at all.
No, bummer.
I gotta be at work pretty late, but I might be able to get out of there at like 5:30 my time or so.
Oh, I'm planning on streaming at like 8 o'clock, so that'll be perfect.
I know. 5:30 for me, it's like sometimes.
I don't want to be around these people on Twitch, man.
Well, it's hard to.
No, I know. I'm making it.
Come home and just game. It'd be nice to make dinner and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to Denver like at 6:30 in the morning the next morning, so you know.
Oh, you're going to SX? I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
But of course.
Nice. You gotta tell us where you're sitting so we can see if we see you on TV.
Yeah, you gotta tell us your underwear color and your hat.
Oh, I'll just flash my boobs. You'll see me.
Hell yeah.
I'll do the truffle shuffle.
Hey, thank you, Smile. Sorry. Well, you should race the B main, Smile. Don't cry yourself to sleep. You still got a race to do. You're in the B main.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong ever with doing V mains. I did V mains for years in MX Sim.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
they're fun.
It's nice to have something to race.
I mean, seriously, and also it gets you better at, you know, getting through and making it to the A's. So also shows you protocol on how to race with other people in a legit way.
B mains can be pretty
They get
treacherous.
saucy. Yeah. Also, hope all of you guys are safe in Texas. They've had 3 tornadoes in the last 30 minutes. It's getting kind of crazy out there.
I just pulled up CyberPower PC just to like see builds, and look at this. First thing it says is Cinco de Mayo featured promotions, none. Like, what a weird thing to have.
That's
is
so
like
weird.
that,
Why is it a whole section?
Oh, yeah. Oh, good thing they stated that there's no Cinco de Mayo promotions. Like, how weird is that?
What about a Mother's Day sale?
I know, right? Like, what about the other holidays?
The
The reason why I got that newest one,
setup.
it was like 40% off plus 15 or whatever it was for Mother's Day.
I will, in fact, give out my setup because I don't care.
I mean, it's not like you ripped it from anybody else.
No, well, kind of. Not illegally.
You know
or
what I
anything.
mean? You gotta. Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm saying that jokingly. You gotta.
So
Be
what I did
careful
do,
if it's allowed to be shared.
what I did do is Skills has a public Discord. It's not private or anything. That I was able to join, and he just fucking puts out for free setups for each of the bikes. And so I put that on mine, and then I tweaked it for my own riding, and it seems to work quite nicely. I tweaked the suspension. Actually, hang on, before I look at that, I gotta pick a gate. I think I'm gonna go extra inside, because people don't know how to slow down for this one, so the move is gonna be to really slow down. But yeah, here's my suspension at least.
I should not be looking at PCs. This is ridiculous. I'm just closing that window real quick. Ugh, because it just comes, just like, it makes it so easy to pull the trigger. You know?
Yeah.
But you get to $3,000 real quick.
Oh yeah, dude. When I built my PC, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do the most budget-worthy PC as I could. And the further I went, I was like, let's just start throwing money at this thing.
You're like, gotta have that. Well, I have to have this. It's like,
the second Lian Li was introduced to my PC, it was done.
yeah, it's over.
I mean, my AIO was like almost $400 just for the all-in cooler.
Yeah, I wish I could upgrade just my CPU and my GPU.
Yeah, but to upgrade your CPU, you need a whole new motherboard. That's the problem.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I wish I could.
I know.
I wish I could just do those two things. But I can't. Which is dumb.
Sorry if you guys heard that in the background. That was my dog just doing laps in my office. Silly boy. Good boy.
He's a good boy.
Dude, my parents' puppy has Giardia.
Aww.
I feel stupid asking this. What exactly is that?
I'm so glad you asked because I didn't want to.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys knew. It's like humans get GRD a lot of times from drinking water. Like if you go drink water out of a stream that's not like safe water,
Ah,
you
okay.
get Giardia.
Oh, okay.
Like a stomach
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
like
bug,
a stomach
like a-
bug. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have like, you can get pretty sick from it.
Poor dude.
Hmm. Gotta keep the dog away from streams.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like it takes a while for them to get it, so they didn't get it at my parents' house. They must have got it like
Oh,
from the
dang.
breeder.
A prior.
Oh
breed,
no! Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So poor little puppy
Yeah, it's
doesn't know. It's like a 10-week-old thing. It's just shit and pudding.
That's relatable.
I'm actually really not looking forward to the Denver Supercross because no, my whole family can't go. My parents can't go because of the puppy,
Mm-hmm.
and my brother's gone, and my other buddy can't go. And those are the only ones that really care about Supercross.
That's
So
so
it's
sad.
like I just have a solo ticket.
You know. Hey, thank you for following Smithy.
Do we need to hop on a flight?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, come. You won't even go to Nashville. You're gonna hop on a flight and go to Denver.
Yeah, at the same time, it's a place I've never been to and would be fun. I mean, I could literally. Hold on. I'm gonna do this as a joke. Let's see what happens. Hey, Melissa, you want to go to Denver? Supercross? Okay. She said no.
My wife said no, we can't go. I would be bumming, I think, if I had to go to Supercross on my own. I'm glad one that I went with my sister, and two that she knew somebody that we hung out with the whole time. So I would have been sad.
Yeah, I usually, especially for the Supercross, I usually go. Well, for Denver Supercross, I usually go, and like Thunder Valley, I'm always with a group, and we're just kind of getting drunk and having a good time. But I go to a lot of races and stuff by myself with cameras and things, so it's actually not that foreign to me. It's kind of like what I like to do on my free time, anyways. But it's weirder at a Supercross for some reason, and it's not like I'm gonna be with all my camera equipment. It's like I'm gonna be just hanging out.
You're just
Yellow.
a spectator.
I'm sure I'll go hang out
just
with
a spectator.
Well, yeah, versus like
I know. That's what I'm
credentials
meaning.
and
Yeah.
being on track. It's like who gives you don't want anybody else with you.
Yellow Smiley in my chat says he's going to the Denver Supercross. You can join him.
Nice. And I'm sure I'll message Dio, and I'm sure we'll connect and whatnot in the pits or whatever.
But you like how it's nice to have somebody to like next to you in the seat, so you can look over and be like, "Oh, did you see that?"
Yeah, totally.
Trust me, I'm gonna be drunk enough. Whoever's sitting next to me is
they're gonna be your
hear,
friend anyway.
Hear what I gotta say. I'm gonna be cussing out Alessi.
Hasn't raced pro in years, still pissed about Alessi.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did you see that Alessi guy take him out for first place? Oh my god. That damn Freezy acting up again over here.
Put the fucking laser pointer away.
But it definitely makes me not look forward to it as much as usual.
Yeah,
I could totally understand that.
It's like if I was out on track, which I've never done for Supercross, then I'd be super excited. But to just sit there solo is going to be kind of weird. It's different at a national. Like I've done a national by myself, and that was actually pretty fun because you're just always walking. You know.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
always
You're
moving,
on your own
walking.
path and outdoors.
You get the right combination of booze and Red Bull. And one time at the Thunder Valley National, I always like meet up with Daniel or Dio at some point, and you know, just kind of hang out a little. But we've never like just gone with them and hung out the whole time. But my brother, we all go pretty deep on these if it's a group thing, you know. And we had a water bottle in our back pocket.
Geez.
It was in my back pocket at the time of vodka, because you can bring in water bottles, but it just looks like clear fluid. Right?
Yeah,
so you just
yeah.
fill it with whatever, right? And I remember, I remember Daniel, was like his dad was there. I don't remember if Allison, you know, his wife was there or not, but I'm pretty sure I gave him the bottle and he took a swig. And it was just hot vodka that's been sitting
Jesus
in my
Christ.
pocket. I'm pretty sure he took a swig.
Oh man, that's funny.
And it was just kind of funny, just hot, terrible vodka.
Especially after a day of like hiking up and down the elevator
Yeah,
to that
yeah.
triangle.
Yeah, dude, this is like midday. It's been in my pocket for
No,
like 5-6 hours.
Oh, that's awful.
It was pretty funny.
Was he not expecting it? Like, did he think it was water?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. God, that would have been funnier.
Yeah, I
He
was gonna
probably
say
thought
that
it
would
was
have
at
made it
least going to
better.
be like cool, not warm,
Yeah.
hot. It was hot. And it wasn't just like straight normal vodka. It was some flavor or some shit.
Oh, gross. Oh my god, that's worse.
Yeah, who knows what flavor or whatever it was.
That was weird. I thought they were getting it set up, but they went back into practice.
The one year that I was by myself, and I was just spectating Thunder Valley, there was a hail delay, and it was like lightning and hail and stuff, and I hid underneath a tower, like scaffolding where they put speakers on for all the PA stuff, and these other guys were there, and we were all kind of taking shelter, and then we all ended up, they were just cool guys. They were just looking there to have a good time, and we all had booze in our backpacks and stuff, and we were passing it back and forth. They had this nice flask they were passing to me, and we were just sitting in the hail at Thunder Valley, and I still talk to those guys to this day.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
Didn't know each other at all.
That's incredible.
Still talk to them, but yeah, we just started passing this like crappy booze back and forth, but it was one of those good moments, you know.
Yeah,
where we're
for
just
sure.
sitting there like there's nothing to do. The hail's crazy. We got like a good spot to try to stay out of it a little bit. Yeah, it was fun.
Do I have a Supercross setup for the Husky? Not really. No, I haven't fucked with. Sometimes I'll use this setup honestly, but I have not fucked with a Supercross setup all that much. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now the race is happening. Let's make sure the bike is clean because it goes faster. Good luck. Thank you, Smithy. Who is that to my... Oh, that's probably Parker. Ugh, fucking Parker. Scooby to my right. Is that the really yellow S2K? Oh boy, here we go.
Don't get him.
Nah, I was just edged. I was just edged. .360.
Have either of you guys watched Chernobyl, that TV series?
No, but
Yes,
I've heard
I have.
incredible things.
Yeah, I almost started it.
It's
You
great.
liked it, Moto?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Easy 9 out of 10. I'll put it that high. It's one of those shows.
Yeah. Nice. Good to know. It's kind of one of those that I've had a hard time click and play on, but I know it's going to be good.
It's one that you know the story, you know everything else, but the way they do it, it's just like you sit back and like.
I mean,
Man,
I
that's
don't really
messed
know the
up.
story other than
It blew up.
But, like, it blew up.
Yeah.
Well, it
That's all I really
technically
know.
it technically never blew up. Like that was the crazy thing about it. Like so
all,
it
like, on
melted
fire.
down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
okay.
it's you know what I mean. Like but when they tell the story of it and you watch it, you're like,
The uranium
so
was
much
just, like,
happened.
killing things.
Yes, yeah, and the elephant's foot and everything else. Yeah, it's a fantastic series.
I didn't know if it was. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, that I don't know what the fuck that was, but Jesus Christ. I'm going sideways. That's the wrong direction. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Somebody, the one that hit me was going 90 degrees perpendicular to the way the track went before the first tough block.
Like what even happened?
This game, like, almost put everybody on a little bit more like bumpers on the start. Like,
Yeah.
Just for that small period,
It's just-
something's got to be done.
It's the
just like-
most frustrating thing. And look how far behind I probably am now after all that. Jesus. Oh god, I almost died. Oh my god, I almost died again. God damn it.
Another show, Yellow, to check out if you haven't watched yet is King of Tulsa. Fantastic.
Oh, I've heard about that. That's Sylvester Stallone, right?
Only on
Yep.
Paramount, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I haven't watched it.
If you want my login, I got you.
I appreciate it, but I don't.
But yeah, it was one that rarely ever Melissa sits back and enjoys a show. And we watched 6 episodes in one night. So
Nice.
yeah, it's that show.
Yeah, I've heard good things from guy too. He's not a friend.
He's an acquaintance that I have to work with.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That was a little close for comfort. Pinballing a little bit. This is close for the entire first lap. Oh my god. Really close racing. Really congested. Lots of people. And never usually it's a lot more spread out by now. It's actually crazy. Okay, where are you coming from, dog? Where are you coming from there?
Wow.
10 people in the track at the same spot, and he goes all the way outside to all the way inside? Come on.
Good luck, everybody else.
Yes, exactly.
You got it, man. You'll settle into a situation. You'll start reeling in.
I just need it to be a little more spread out so that everybody's not in the same section of track.
You've got the speed. You got this, man. Crank it out. Good group in front of you. That's nice.
How did they not go down ahead of me? Jeez. They were like inside each other, I thought. Oh my god. Damn it. Never fails. Anywhere you go, it's always somebody else in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh, I just missed the inside. That was kind of my fault. Jeez, I'm really getting moved out of the way here this race, aren't I? Jesus Christ. At least it's a 20 minutes and not a 15 or anything. Oh shit. Adam, hello, thank you. I hope you weren't watching the first couple laps because they were ugly, but hopefully you get to see a good comeback at least. Hey, smile, thank you. Popping off right now. Oh my god, another one. Caden, thanks, man. Look at it go. Ah, shit. Okay. Don't hurt me. Oh, god damn it. Why am I doing that? Just from getting taken out so many times, just the distance that I am from everyone else on the track now is infuriating.
Yeah, you got screwed.
When you can't do anything about people just running you over, and immediately you're 30 seconds back from the lead, it's just bullshit.
On any of these serious races, have you ever just completely like not gone up for the start at all and just let up completely and tiptoe around that corner?
Maybe like one or two, because I've had like a number of races where I've had really good luck or like really nailed the whole shot, and just having one or two of those, you get a taste for it and you can't not go for it every time. So like once or twice I have laid up and it's helped, but I couldn't do anything about it on this last one. Oh shit, too far. Okay, nice.
And what sucks is, you know, yeah, I don't know about you, but I've done it on just like public lobbies or whatever, but you don't go for the start and then you still get collected
Yep.
in the first like
Oh my
quarter
God,
of
yeah.
a lap. So it's like, well,
Absolutely.
it didn't make a difference.
And then you're just like even farther behind because you slowed down at the beginning.
Yeah. Are you on the Husky?
Yeah.
I
Why?
thought you were riding the gas now.
The 450. Gas 450.
Ah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
The timing gates are kind of fucky on this track, so I don't know where I actually am until, oh shit, until I hit the finish. That was a weird section.
Eight sounds about right. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like I should almost, ninth, okay. I feel like I should be like still outside the top 10 infuriatingly. But I guess it's good that I'm finally back in it.
AMD, don't go Intel.
Yeah, I didn't even like customize that one or anything. I just clicked on one and sent it to just get your thoughts in general. I didn't really want to go through all the steps to customize and stuff. It was just more from a price point. I was wondering, like, it seemed like a pretty good price for all those components.
How about this? You don't have to say it now. Give me a budget, and I'll look at pre-builds that are the best build for that budget.
Yeah, it's hard.
Dude, totally get it. Like, even with, you know, everything in my life, it's just, yeah, it's not a cheap thing, but the amount we use them and everything else, like, I'll just make sure that whatever budget you're looking for, I will find the best build for it.
Oh, pretzel.
Yeah,
oh my god.
I mean, of course, there's an amount I don't want to spend, so under that I could give you, but I don't. The problem is more that I don't really spend the money on a computer. I would like to spend this money on something cooler.
One thing you do too is sell your old PC, get a little bit back.
I don't sell things. You know that.
Dude, Pretzel is defending the spot with his fucking life right now. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, I'm still deciding, so I don't want to waste your time on looking, because I don't think I'm actually going to pull the trigger on
It's
it right now.
never a waste of time. I love PCs and just
Oh,
even browsing, it's fun.
But if then it's getting too serious. I just don't think I want to buy something right now. It's not the time. I need to let buy a little longer and try to blow my money on something else.
Oh no! Fuck.
Just like tomorrow morning, I'll be looking at something very expensive. And I'll be glad I didn't pull the trigger on a freaking computer tonight.
And that, by the way, is close to my build.
Let's see. All right, now you're talking. Now, see, this is why we can't be friends. You're gonna cost me a whole lot of money, Moto.
But that's
pretty
literally the
good price.
CPU I'm running. It's not the TI, but it's still a 4070 Super, which is amazing at 12 gigs of VRAM, 32 gigs of RAM. Like, it's a pretty... Not a huge fan of the case. It's okay, but it's one of those, like, I'm just picky in that way. But the amount of fans, the cooling, and everything else, I think it's a great build for the cost.
Yeah, and you know me, like I mean, I would like a really sweet case, but like the way my setup is, I don't really get to display it like you do. It sits on the floor in between my sim rig and my desk. You know what I mean? So it's kind of sandwiched between those two things.
Exactly,
So it's really not that big of a deal. I'd rather it be beastly than worry about a case, I guess.
Another big thing about it is
I want an aquarium with an octopus.
It's
inside of it.
serious.
That's my
Hell
request,
yeah.
Moto. And
I'm
my
not even
budget
kidding.
is $500.
Somebody the other day, they said that PCs today has become an aquarium for fans, and I totally agree with that every bit of the way.
Or I want you to do one of the builds where it's like one of the old Windows towers that's like yellowed and
Oh, it's stealth build? Oh, dude, I would
Yeah.
absolutely do it. Oh, yeah. I still have my dad's PC. I could rip everything out of that and build a PC out of it.
see, I don't actually want that. It's kind of cool to see on like Instagram, but like when you're actually making the choice, like, no, give me this sweet looking case, not this old stupid thing. Like, I can't imagine actually doing that.
To be honest, I could probably find the same build for closer to 15 if that sounds good. I could probably
So,
find it.
what are the weak points of this build?
Nothing.
And this is probably not fun
There's no weak points. Yeah, sorry, guys.
It's all right.
But yeah, no weak points at all.
Sorry, but we don't really care.
But no, the only thing it's literally my build. Just the only difference is I've got a 4070 Ti, and that's a 4070 Super, which is up to pretty much the Ti model. Melissa's is the 4070 Ti Super, which is like a step above, but they're amazing in every way, and that's exact same CPU that's in both of our PCs. So.
Thank God Pretzel finally made a mistake. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's 7800 3D. The 3D is the main key point. It's has its own dedicated graphics inside of it, which AMD never did before, but it helps with everything you do as gaming. So it's like a backup graphics.
Well, it probably takes a lot of the load off of the normal load off of the graphics card when you're gaming, so it can focus on.
Exactly. And it's also so many cores. Like, you are rocking, I think it's 24 core.
No,
16. But either way,
but
it's
for
still
146 more bucks, you can get the 12 core. Actually, yeah, 146 more bucks, you can get the 12 core, 24 thread, 3D. What other compromises? Because obviously there's compromises from your like $3,000 build or whatever to this $1,700. Like, where else do you see a compromise? Cooling? Cooling's like this Cyber Power PC, Deep Cool LS5 241. That's one thing on my last build is I upgraded the cooling like crazy just because. I think Moto's gone. He just made the conversation.
Finally caught up to some guys further up ahead. Not sure exactly where I am at the moment, but oh, fuck me, son of a fucking bitch. I think it was 6th, now I think I'm back in 7th.
Dumb crash.
It was.
Just a front end doing stupid stuff that makes no sense.
I mean, I felt it slip out, and I shouldn't have let it slip out, and then it led to that goofy garbage, so it ultimately was my fault.
I love that little jump line into the like over the braking bumps.
Yeah, I like it too. It's so cool. That's probably the coolest part of this fucking track, dude.
Yeah.
Oh god. Ooh. Oh, come on, man. What the fuck? That... Come on, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
Ruthless at the end of the race. Just slamming inside.
Like, he used me as the fucking berm, because he wasn't making that corner, if not for me being there. Not that berm. Fucking hell, man. What, did everybody see me at the top of the qualifying and say, I'm gonna take him out today? I'm probably gonna get a cut because I blew the last couple sections.
Yeah. Hopefully it's
fucking hell.
bit.
I'm a little salty right now. Two seconds. Ugh.
It's not too bad considering.
Yeah. Okay.
It's crazy how one mistake can turn into multiple. Just
Oh yeah. Oh, jeez, sorry. Oh, yikes. Oh, I feel bad. I slipped. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. I slipped out of the road a little bit, and it fucking sent him into the next dimension. Oh, God. Yikes. I don't...
Definitely wasn't intentional.
No, it wasn't. Did you happen to see the name of who it was?
No.
Okay.
I saw a red bike, and I assumed it was the guy that slammed you on the inside a little bit earlier.
Actually, if it was, then I don't feel bad. Dang, now I gotta be 2 seconds ahead of whoever's behind me, though.
You haven't seen the white flag yet, right?
I have not. I'll probably see it this time around.
Yeah.
So it looks like I'm 6th on track, I'm guessing. Just my cuts are putting me behind that other guy. Ah, here's the white flag, yeah. Oop, almost missed. Yeah, if I can hold this speed, I'm 6th. Which, honestly, isn't bad coming from how far back I came from.
Definitely. This loser in your...
Yeah, that's fucking annoying, man.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
That's what the Discord is for. I see a guy ahead of me now, but he's just a little too far to make up that much time in one lap. Plus 2 seconds. Oops. Missed that. I feel like I actually caught up a lot to this guy ahead of me in this last lap.
Yeah, I agree.
Fucking hell. And now I just gotta hope that I have 2 seconds on the guy behind me. Yeah, okay, I'm good. God damn.
Not too bad considering.
Yeah.
Shows you definitely have the speed. I mean, it's hard to tell because those guys up front are a long ways ahead.
Yeah. Fucking salty, man. Fucking salty.
Yeah, at least somebody else saw it.
Yeah, right. Scooby got 4th, nice. Yeah, by the time 2 laps had passed, and I was 40 seconds behind the lead already, I think. 30 or 40 seconds. Fucking annoying.
Do you reckon?
Alright. I'm fucking tired of this guy spamming in chat. Scooby. Honestly, get me out of the pack at the start, and I'll be fucking right in it, you know? That's the way Brad always is. Then Brad is always annoying, I guess. How's it going, Adam? Adams? Adams? Adam? Gotta cool down a little bit after that because Jesus Christ. I try hard not to carry the frustration forward too far. We don't always succeed, but we do our best. Dang, my sincere request is getting buried by the spam. Alright, race 2. Nope. Clean the bike, because you go faster. Holy hell, I can't stand the spam chats. Alright, I'm gonna try slowing down super early, but, you know, we'll see if we still get hit at 90 degrees before the first tough block of the corner. It looks like Moto 2's gate position is based on Moto 1's finish, because if it was still on qualifying, I would be one spot to the right. So that's good to know, just how the game works. It's a good jump. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, I kind of use him as a berm. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Please stay alive. Please stay alive. Please stay alive. Please stay alive. Oh, I went too far. What is that guy doing already all the way off the track? Oh my god. Oh, I was being too cautious. And I got Paboso'd. Oh, sucks to be that guy. Okay, okay, okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh my god, I'm okay. Oh, that's got a weird hook in it.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. This is all I wanted. Some of the ruts are getting like super dug in already. I wonder if I'm gonna have to start changing some lines. Ooh! Like that one maybe, damn. Guy behind me scrubbed so fucking hard, that was crazy. Please don't kill me on the inside, I swear to God. Okay, good. Alright, I'm totally fucking fine with this. Oh shit, I missed that rut. Damn, there's a pack behind me. That inside is getting a little treacherous. Okay. Oh damn, Rhino. That wasn't bad. Oh, he just had more speed. And I have no speed right now, so I'm about to get passed by 2 more people. Ooh, that might be... That's my line now. Holy shit. That inside has gotten torn up, but that's my line now, the middle. I'm in 4th right now? 4th or 5th? Ooh. Oh god, off the track. Back on the track. Not the right line. I'm gonna concede, that's fine. Let's go outside here, because that inside is getting a little tough. Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh my god, I do not like jumping all the way down that hill. I don't want to go outside anymore. Second it cuts from somewhere. That's not great. Excuse me. I guess I'll go here so I can see. You gotta give space when you're racing. That's just the polite thing to do. And it leads to better racing, and it leads to people not want to fucking tear your head off by taking them out. And it's not difficult. You just gotta have a little bit of awareness and courtesy. Oh shit, fuck. God fucking... Sorry, Moto. I stopped moving so that you could anticipate. You didn't have to anticipate where I was going. And it just ended up not good. Oh god. Didn't expect him to slow down that much. Look at me, Parker. See, I'm raising my hand. Oh, that's right. I wanted to go next red out there. Gotta remember that.
By the way, Yellow, that's your perfect PC right there for the cost.
He might have stepped away. Oh, okay.
I'm playing Gray Zone right now, so just a minute.
Guess I'm going outside again. Oh, let's go with the speed. But I hate the angle. No! Shit! We both died. All on our own. Okay. I still come out with the spot. That was some good battling. Parker and I were able to take different lines and still come out really similar speed. That was fucking awesome. That's when racing is at its best, when you both have respect for where the other person is on the track. Uh-oh. Back outside. Oh god, ooh, that was close. This is becoming a stand-up corner. Oh, damn. Alright, I'm taking the second rep up here. Oh my god, hell yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. Why have I never taken that before? That's a good fucking line. It's also crazy that I'm in a battle for my life in 7th. Like 7th, 8th, and 9th right now, and I end up getting back up to 6th after the ridiculous comeback last moto. What gives? Is the pace just faster this moto? Am I slower? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to sit down. Back to the inside. Awfully tight. Please don't die. Please don't die. Shit. That was a nice line by Sally there. Uh-oh. Oh god, that was so close. Oh, excuse me. Give me this inside, thank you. Love the battle with Sally too. Hell yeah. Parker and Sally. These two guys that are right behind me right now, we're having some good racing. Oh, that was not great. Dang, bad angle.
Looking at that PC.
I almost lost the front. Jesus. Really tentative down that hill. I can't do anything at all. Oh, I almost died. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. I don't know what the fucking deal is with this Moto, but I started way better than I did in the first Moto, and I'm still only in 7th. Like, what gives? I thought it would be better, not worse. Everyone just decided to go faster for Moto 2? Oh no, Parker left. Wonder what happened. I feel like I'm starting to make up a smidge of time on the spots ahead of me. Oof. Oh, I got buried.
This PC has 2-day delivery too.
Oh god.
By Wednesday.
Yeah, be careful.
Dude.
Another cut? Where? What the hell?
I'm going to do a PC part picker for you to make sure it's worth the value, but it seems great.
It seems super cheap for the specs. Like, where are the compromises, you know? Like, why is it only $1,600? Like, my current PC was way more than this. Seems weird.
gotta switch lines there. Can keep going back to that inside. Tell me somebody actually crashed, please. Yes. Tell me it's not a lapper now. Shit, somebody on my cheeks again? Sally back on my cheeks? Sally, I thought you went away.
Is that Scooby in front of you?
I don't know, I haven't gotten close enough to see yet, but it might be. But judging by the timing in the tree. I think it is. Oh, Jesus.
That's my part picker, but I scraped a bit, and yeah, it's equal.
Why do you think that is?
Good sale. Who knows? Maybe like you know how many not manufacturers, but builders get stuff at a manufacturer's price or a wholesale price. So yeah,
What do you
that's
think about the cooling and like? I just want to make like if I'm gonna spend this much money, this is like we kind of thought this is a long
dude, 100%. It's a 240. Yeah, it's a 240
$1,000
cooler.
cheaper than I expected to spend. You know?
Yeah, like I mean, like the whole thing is there's 240 or 360, so it's a smaller cooler, but still gonna do the job 100%. The same CPU that I use, the GPU is 4070 Super, which is great. Decent RAM. The only things that might be backed off a little bit is the motherboard in PSU, but it's not enough to. I don't know. It's a great
starting
price
with
point.
one that's like this price point that I can customize and upgrade a couple things just a little bit.
Oh yeah, you could always add more RAM and stuff like that to your build,
I mean,
or
like
another
the-
M.2 or stuff like that. So
Or like the CPU.
that CPU will last you a while.
Oh, I know, but like we talked before, it's like $140 to upgrade it to like the.
It's not worth it. The
next
78 the 7800 XD or X3D. The reason why I got it, it's the best CPU on the market for gaming. Period. Right now. It's
So the 8-core 16-thread doesn't
Yep.
matter versus the ones like the two that are above it that are better than.
the reason being is the higher you go, it's more for multitasking than gaming. If you want this more for gaming and then also doing photography and stuff like that, is perfect. Everything else is more for those guys that need everything else out of the gate. And you know me, like I make videos all the time, I make edits of MX or BMX streets or whatever. This has been the most perfect CPU I've used in a long time. Like this thing is legit, dude. That's
Yeah, because when I'm
that's a-
putting like drone footage or for my cameras, like I've been playing with some footage, and it's like on my current setup, it is such a pain in the ass with like 4K 120 footage.
Yep. Yeah, per core
it's
plus how
slow
many
and shitty.
cores, this is the best CPU in the market right now. Hands down.
That's close.
And not worth spending $150 to upgrade it.
No, not at all. In my opinion. I just don't see the
Is
money
this the exact
per...
one that you have, or you
Yeah.
have
Same one.
that's
Yeah.
better?
No, same one that Melissa and I both are
Oh
running.
no, Scooby!
Okay.
Oh, that sucks. I just saw it because I'm delayed on stream.
The one thing that's been nice with my PC is like I upgraded the cooling. That was one of the main things I upgraded, and I've never had a cooling issue ever. It's just been cool as fucking ice. So it's like that's one thing that I've always liked to upgrade. You don't think that's necessary, or
no? Honestly, my 360 is overkill. I mean, if you want a 360, go for it, but the 240 is fine. I just think my 360 was overkill, but I am also running 12 fans, so that's one thing. So.
That's where it's like I want it to be overbuilt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
super
but
reliable, overbuilt. Like I just want to make sure because this is $1,000 less than I planned on spending, which is wonderful, but also like
concerning.
I wouldn't be if I had to add $300-400 to this and get a little bang for the buck. It wouldn't make a difference. This price.
If anything else, 360 AIO and 64 gigs RAM is the only thing I would add. Change, definitely. Like everything else, leave it. It's the only thing I would do. And 64 is so overkill. Like it's one of those. Like I said, I future-proof every build I do. So
I have that other M.2, and it looks like in the description, at least on this motherboard has at least one other spot for those, so I can put this.
Most motherboards have 2 to 3. So yeah, to start with, mine has 5. Crazy enough. But
I know, and I like that because I need lots of good storage for this.
Well, don't forget you can buy 4 gig M.2s. Like you can get.
I have
terabyte. Right?
I just bought one, and it's sitting on my shelf. But it's I bought the 2 terabyte. So I have
which is so much room.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but I don't think you realize how much I go through.
Raw files. Yeah, no, I get it.
I mean, I come back with 200 gigs after shooting something, like on the regular. You know?
Yeah. No, I think everything you have there already, plus what you have sitting on your shelf, and transferring your old M.2, and if you want a better motherboard, you can totally do that. But it's just, I was just trying to find the best bang for the buck for you, and I think that is a good building right there. That is, I wouldn't change the CPU. If you want to throw that money anywhere else, buy a 4070 Ti Super instead of the 4070. If I were you. Use that money to get a better GPU.
What's the percentage increase on that?
I hope that's not another.
I can tell you right now, actually. Let's see.
I might have just cut the track again. I hope not. Oh, last lap. Oh my god. Come on.
The perk is this amount is a lot. I mean, it's still going to make me sick.
Oh,
it's going to make you sick, but it's more feasible.
Cuts nice.
Yeah, it'd be so nice to. Then I just have this PC that just goes to die. Just like give my current PC to my brother and be like, alright dude, you're gonna play video games. This will run a lot of stuff pretty decently.
11%. Here,
every bit matters, but it's like
we're talking about the difference of 299 FPS versus 347. Like, it's one of those, it doesn't sound like a lot, but in the world of gaming it is. But is it worth that money difference? Which is only $50, which is crazy.
But I wish you could customize this build. But this is just something pre-built, like real pre-built. You know, you can't customize it. So I wonder if there's one that's just like this. It's a good.
I could probably find one. Yeah, for 4070 Ti if you want me to. Yeah.
If we're talking $50 here or there to make it like the perfect setup, that seems worth it, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean,
for like a future build, like a long-term thing.
So let's say budget of $2,000, right? Do you want me to look in that range?
I would say max.
Okay.
Under $2,000 for sure.
I mean, of course, I'm gonna try to find you the best build, but you know what I mean. Like, if you say $2,000 budget, I'm going to find you an $1,800 build. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's how I do
like,
it.
Like I can see 1,800 being like the sweet spot. Let's set it at that 1,800 max.
Yeah.
Because that's not that bad. I mean, it's a lot of money. But
It's still a ton of money, but it's not.
It's not.
Like,
It's not
like
brutal
our
like
build
3
years
grand.
ago was $3,000. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I think I spent $2,500 on mine, my current build, and then I was expecting to pay that or more for a new one. You know? I just gotta go start working street corners or something.
You heard it here, folks. Yellow S2K, that used to be a main streamer, is now going to work the corner at your local 7-Eleven.
What a way to finish.
Damn.
I'll put.
That was a crazy finish.
I'll be the first prostitute to have one of those spinning signs, spinning around, and I wear like a Statue of Liberty costume, but it really just says like something obscene.
This is what America was built on.
Oops. Sorry, Rhino. I meant to wave, not gesture.
He flipped that dude off.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Nice job, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a good race, man.
That one went way better. Jesus Christ. That last like 5 to 7 minutes was huge because I was stuck in like 8th and 9th for the first like half of the race.
Yeah, I was surprised when I came back, like, to focusing on your race and you were battling for 5th and 6th. It's like, oh shit.
God, that was...
4th.
Yeah, man, that actually ended up really good. That was pretty sweet. I had nothing for the guys out front, apparently, but...
Yeah, those top two.
Track looked brutal. Yeah, this track, actually, there's only a few spots that it gets really tough. Because it doesn't seem to erode very bad. Some of the ruts actually erode really nicely, where they dig in and you can really, like, settle into them, which is really cool. But some of the ruts are just, like, angular and janky. For the most part, though, this is not one of the worst tracks, excuse me, for eroding. So that wasn't so bad. Although my fucking wrist and like my throttle hand, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Arm pump.
Yeah.
Been working hard on the railroad.
Shoot, Sally. Sally? Is that his name, I think?
I remember you saying Sally's on my cheeks.
Yeah. If he's still here.
It's a bummer this one's all the way up to 2000, but...
And that's the
4070
one
Ti
thing about the
Super.
TI Super versus, yeah, that's where it's getting hard to find.
Yeah.
Honestly, knowing you, you'd be totally fine with the 4070 Super. Like, you would be...
Probably would. And really, like, down the road, if I needed to upgrade to, like, whatever comes next. Do you think the next... Are they going to go 5000 series or whatever?
Oh, yeah. No, they always will. Oh, yeah.
I know, but I'm like, when does that come out, do you think? And are they going to make it where you have to get new motherboards to upgrade to that? Or you think that's going to be...
No, GPUs will
what are the
never be...
rumors?
Okay, GPUs will never cause a motherboard change.
Well, they did in the past.
No, well,
'Cause
okay, years ago.
Oh, I know.
Hang on for 1 sec.
No.
Sorry, I just want to let whoever's left in the stream know that I'm going to take off. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Okay, now continue.
Bye, chat.
Bye, guys. And sorry.